Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening. Rock Squire, Sue, Mixed in Malix, Blazing Sparrow, Silver Agrion, good to see you. It's like we've gone right back to normal. Stream starting at 5:35 p.m., just like old times. Omni Lady, Shoe Fighters, hello. Yeah, today was particularly busy. We had a morning session, midday lunch, afternoon auditions. Had to have a little bit of a serious discussion, but we're here now. What up, what up? I do sound pooped. When I say it's been an eventful day, I mean it's been a very eventful day. In the span of 6 hours, I wrapped up recording on a project. I learned one of the most important roles in my career might have been the result of project poaching. Like, a company stealing a project out from underneath another company. I had to tackle a bunch of auditions getting home, despite being stressed out about that. Needed to navigate some careful conversations just regarding my personal life. A lot happened. A lot happened. So, I'm grateful that it looks like my tomorrow is pretty free right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything with a friend of mine for their birthday. So hopefully that means I get to stay up a little bit later tonight. I mean, I'm doing fine, Blazing. Like, ironically, I think that's both the best and the worst part. I am, in comparison to everything else that's going on right now, I'm doing pretty okay. But the more I learn about the suffering going on, you know, in my city and outside my city and outside of my state and in our country in general, and the more that I learn about the stress and the strain and the frustration and the unsuredness and the doubt that my partner and wife and close friends are going through, and the more I learn, honestly, about the constant, ongoing, background, passive-aggressive, cliquey drama happening in my own industry, it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. It's so weird to feel like you are removed from it all. Because, like, I mention the stuff going on in the country. I mention the stuff going on in my own industry. And even as I say it, I understand that I'm not subjected to a lot of it. It is so weird to feel both that I am so removed from everything that's going on, but also to realize that because I'm so removed from it, I probably don't actually know how bad it is. And it's stressful to feel both ignorant of the reality and also really, really afraid to face that reality. What up, Garen? We're having a very fitting discussion before we get into the not at all politically charged plot device that is The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. I do have some time to myself. You know, I've been working on Warriors Abyss. I've beaten the 3rd hardest difficulty in this game already. To give you an idea, let me show you the progress that I've made. Oh, I don't have a good example from this. So when I did the clear that you all saw me do on the game, I think I had a power level of like, what is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I had a power level of like 5 million, something like that. Anyway, this is the power level that I had last night after doing the 3rd hardest difficulty. And here's the power level that I had after doing one of the post-game modes. It goes crazy. Yes. Garen, I tried doing I know that the hardest difficulty is Red Route 6. I tried doing a true Route 6 run earlier with a character, and I think I screwed up because I didn't pick the right equipment. I took a Book of Sin that gave me 40% barrier damage, and I probably should have taken one that gave me health recovery every time I level up, because as I took damage, I wasn't getting peaches often enough. So I might try the run again tonight with the same character, because the character was fine. I was playing, doing fine with the character. But I don't think I'm so mad because I didn't take really good treasures. I had a lot of good build. I had so many emblems. I had a really good build going, but I didn't have the healing, and I took one random hit, and it took me from half health to like death. It was pretty rough on my eyes in the assemble mode. Yeah, I haven't even touched the assemble mode. I don't even know if it's worth it, because like at this point, some of the prizes that you get are like level 2 and level 3 Books of Sin, and at this point, I did so well on the Depths of Torment. Look at that rank on Depths of Torment. Look at how deep I got with that. I already have Books of Sin that give me like Oh, it's rough on your eyes. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It's less rough when you've got it in handheld mode for me, because it's colorful, but I don't even look at what's happening around me. I just focus on dodging and stuff like that. Omni Lady, I'm gonna read you what I wrote to someone else that asked for my opinion on the game. What I would say is I probably would not buy it at full price. Let me see what the price is on Nintendo Switch. Okay, I think at full price it's $25. Do I think it is worth $25? I honestly would say it's middle of the road. I'd say it's middle of the road. If you are a huge fan of very visually busy hack and slash, number go up, like classic, you want to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger, then sure, I think it's worth it. Otherwise, I would say this game is probably more worth $10 to $15. In terms of the gameplay loop, in terms of the amount of story content that there is, yes, it's available on Steam. Oh, did I get the Ultimate Edition on Switch? Hold on. How much did I spend on this? Hold on, let me view the DLC. Oh, God. Okay. I want to see all this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, if you want all the DLC, no, the DLC includes extra warriors too. There's three. Three? Hold on. Dynasty Warriors. That's a costume set. Hold on. Maybe it is all cosmetic. Hold on. Classic costume set. Okay, it is all costume sets. So, you don't need to buy the DLC. But Obunaga's admission, yeah. I would get it when it's on sale for like $15. It's fun. It is fun, but here's what I wrote to someone else. I've already managed to clear what on the surface is the hardest. I wrote, depends on how good you are at this type of game. If incremental improvement and unlocks are your main source of progress, you have a lot of folks to play around with as you gradually get farther. But if you pick up the game mechanics really quickly and you can blaze through the early difficulty tiers, you'll be done in under 3 days. Like, to give you an example, I started playing the game like early afternoon earlier this week, and by the end of that same evening, I had unlocked all 122 characters on the unlock tree. I'd unlocked everything on the tree. Now, that just means I had access to all the characters and the power-ups. There's still transcendence, there's still cumulative level, like there is a lot of replay value in the sense of you would be doing a lot of runs to unlock everyone's second abilities and enhance their abilities and stuff like that. But after like 5 to 10 runs, you're very quickly going to reach that point of going, okay, I understand the gameplay loop, and it's very repetitive. So if that's fun for you, great. If it's not, you're going to get bored of it really quickly. And in my case, I'm literally caught in the middle where the dopamine side of my brain is going, I'm kind of bored of this gameplay loop already. Like, I get it. I know what to do. I know what the boss weaknesses are. I'm done with this. But the completionist side of me is going, I am so close to beating this game on the hardest difficulty that I want to keep going and upgrading until I can manage to get the clear. But I don't think I'm going to be nearly interested enough to try and clear it on the hardest difficulty with all 122 characters. I just want to beat it the one time so I can go, okay, I understood the assignment. But at that point, if I wanted to clear the same difficulty again and again and again, I basically need to do the same exact build. That's how straightforward that kind of loop is. So, all things considered, I think it's fun. It's a fun game. I don't think it's a $25 game. And I certainly don't think it's an $80 game for all the DLC costumes. No. Just get it on sale. Get it when it's like 50% off or more. It's fun. It's fun. Just not full price. I would sooner buy Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends at full price. So, yeah, because, like, if you just want something to kill, like, an hour, like, on an average, you can get a right, like, an hour and a half is a pretty decent run for level 6 because everything is stupid tanky. But, like, I think on the hardest difficulty, it's an average of, like, 3.5 to 5 hours for a single run. You're not doing it for efficiency. You're doing it for clout. But in general, I would say you can complete a run in about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the difficulty. So, I was really proud of this. All right. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Warriors Abyss. We are here to talk about Trails into Reverie and see what we can do over the next 4 hours. When we last left off, we had done the prologue in which the Triple S squad was running up the, the Orcus Tower? Orcus? I think Orcus Tower. In order to defeat the last remaining troop of vagabonds who refused to give up when the war was over. They beat them, and they went, yeah, the war is over! And then the credits rolled, and we were done with the game. Except for the part where it glitched out, and the word Elysium showed up in weird characters, and then some computer said, literally everything that has happened in the franchise up until this moment has been accounted for. And that is where we have left off. So, and we are playing on Nightmare difficulty, which is the second hardest. It technically goes as high as Abyss, but it doesn't. This is not recommended for anyone on a fresh save file. Abyss is like, this is balanced for New Game Plus. So please don't play this. Play Nightmare if you want to get the full experience. So there is nothing stopping me from doing a new file on Abyss. But I am not completely insane, so I am playing it on the hardest recommended first playthrough difficulty. Oh, that reminds me. I need to have my PSN profile page up, because I do not want to miss anything. All right. After the scenes with these two characters, you will receive the rewards from Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. Except I don't have them, so I don't get any bonuses. I just suffer. All right, time to suffer. Let's do it. Let's do it, crew. Let's go. Also, apologies ahead of time for any shitty voice acting tonight. I am mentally worn out and physically tired. March 15th. St. Paddy's Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, our day in the sun has finally arrived.
I'm also gonna share the screen in case Kate decides she wants to pop in to voice characters, but she may also be just as tired as I am, so no guarantees. I love Grace. She's super cool.
And I, Grace Lynn of the Crossbell Times, am here to make sure you don't miss a moment of this monumental occasion. At 2 p.m. today, the signing ceremony for Crossbell's independence will take place in this very spot. What you are about to witness is going to be historic not just for Crossbell, but for this whole continent. Let's get some live reactions from folks on the street.
Fuck ice!
To tell you the truth, I never dreamed we would achieve independence again quite like this. It's been 2 years since we came under Erebonian control. 2 years that dragged on, yet flew by at the same time. I struggle to describe just how moved I am when I acknowledge that we are about to finally achieve our long-cherished desire.
A free Pokemon for everyone. I got myself a Vulpix. I love grooming its little tails. It's so cute.
Now, if everyone would join me.
I want to be the best there ever was. Digimon's better! Fuck you!
3 cheers for Crossbell!
Nervous is the short answer. We're all really busy trying to ensure everything goes ahead smoothly. It's incredible to think that everything we fought for is about to pay off. But I can't imagine we would have gotten this far if not for the efforts of the special support section.
That's such a good butt! Oh shit! No! No! Oh, I screwed up. I accidentally skipped the cutscene. I was trying to hit the log button and I hit the skip button and it went through all the lines. We have to go back. We have to do it again. This is my problem. I can't remember what the buttons are to check the log. I got too excited. The butt excited me. I tried to get to the finish too fast when I saw the butt.
March 15th.
Hold on. Okay.
Now.
3. No!
You've heard of 1. You've heard of 2. Now.
3!
Nervous is the short answer. We're all really busy trying to ensure everything goes ahead smoothly.
There we go. Okay.
It's incredible to think that, but I can't imagine we would have gotten this far if not for the efforts of the special support section.
Let's go! Hold on.
Nervous is the short answer, but...
Hold on.
3 cheers for...
But... But I can't imagine we would have gotten this far if not for the efforts of the special supports. But I...
Oh, it's another one.
I struggle to describe just how moved I am when I acknowledge that we are about to finally achieve our long-cherished...
But... As a fellow police officer, I'm beyond proud of them for all they've done for us. As a fellow... But...
Yeah! The SSS are awesome!
You guys are Crossbell's heroes!
You never know when a great butt is gonna come your way.
Speaker McDowell has arrived on the scene.
You guys are Crossbell's...
But...
Mr. Speaker, could you please tell us how you're feeling with the ceremony about to begin? I'd love to hear about the relationship between your beautiful secretary and the leader of the SSS while you're at it.
Oh no!
I'd love to hear about the relationship between your beautiful...
But...
And Amtrex! You're here! Oh, you're here at just the right time! Hold on! Amtrex, Austin, we're not gonna make any progress for one really good reason. Hold on.
As a fellow, but but I can't imagine we would have gotten this far if not for the efforts of this. But
I'd love to hear about the relationship between your beautiful
but
Race.
Not you again. The speaker is a busy man, you know.
Now, I see no harm in giving her a little of my time.
Oh no!
Now, I see no harm in giving her a little of my...
but I
Crossbell can only take this momentous step forward thanks to the
Oh.
help of all who live here and our many neighbors.
Hold on, we need a cleaner cut. Hold on.
Now, I see no harm in giving her a little of my...
but
He's like, here. I can only spare a little, so let me take my poop knife and just cut a little piece for you. What comes around goes around. They don't call it a butter knife for nothing.
As both a government official and as a fellow citizen of this great state, I am deeply grateful to all who supported us. I hope that you will continue to watch over us as we walk toward our new future hand in hand. I hope that you will continue to watch over us as we walk toward our new future hand in hand.
Oh, I was too
Hope
slow.
that you will continue to watch over us as we walk toward our new future hand in
but
Oh, I'm an adult.
The day is finally here, Guy. I know it took us a while. But peace in Crossbell is finally within reach. Though, this will probably be where the real hard work begins.
Hard's got nothing on us. So long as we're together, everything's gonna be easy breezy. You guys already put in 100%, and I plan on doing the same.
She looks like the mom from AI the Somnium
110
Files.
is more like it. And you can always count on me for support. Watch over us, Guy, Lloyd, and all of Crossbell.
Alright. I think it's time we got going. You and Kia both have things on the to-do list today, don't you?
That's right. I was thinking of checking in on Elia. It's only been a month since she finished rehab, and she's already got her engines running at full blast.
I'd be more worried if she wasn't doing that. But yeah, I'm meeting Shizuku at the guild.
Oh yeah. She's back home after evacuating to Reverie. Well, I'm on patrol before the signing ceremony begins, so I'll pop by to say hey when I'm close, okay?
That works for me. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. She's meeting Shizuku. She's back home after evacuating to Reverie. Okay. And Ilya is about to go back. Okay, okay.
Bye!
We'll finally be independent.
All right. Now, where's Margaret Thatcher's grave? I've been holding in this piss all day.
Whatever work I have to put in to keep it that way will be worth every second. I'm here, now and always, as a detective and a proud member of the SSS.
aha, there you are.
Lloyd!
Hey!
Ah, it's my favorite twink. And that guy.
So, Noelle, Wazzy.
Wazzy? Wazzy? No! It's Wazy and Hazy! Shut up, Wazzy! Okay, Rayquaza? Dialga? Palkia? Shut the fuck up, it's Wazy.
I'm handling security detail. Kia was just here, right? I bumped into her at the signing ceremony site, and she said where she'd be going.
Your name is Noel. Wazy and Noel.
And I've only been dragged here because Archbishop Aralda will be present. This is all unusual, even by the church's standards. So they needed more bodies to make the arrangements less hectic.
And his name is Lloyd.
Ah, come on. Don't act like you're just anyone.
What am I doing on the 27th? Right.
Feels like it's been a whole lifetime since we've gotten a chance to talk, huh? But it's only been a month since the operation. We did meet up at the prince's wedding, but it got so busy after that we haven't had a chance to really sit down.
Congrats on your transition, Noel.
And all my running in and out of Arterias made me miss just being here. So, you know, it's nice to be home.
Hasn't been the same without you, Wazzy. Seriously, way to go, Noelle. Security detail for this is no small task.
God, I'm trying so hard to keep up with this story. I did meet up at the prince's wedding, but I got so busy after that we haven't had a chance to really sit down. It's just being here, so you know it's nice to be home. Okay. Okay.
Thanks. Couldn't manage it without you and the rest of the team, though.
Does that about cover your plans until the ceremony starts, then? My end of the work is all but wrapped up, so I was just going to roam for a bit.
Oh, I've got an idea. Since you're on patrol duty anyway, Lloyd, what if we made the most of meeting up like this and scoped out the city together?
That sounds great. As long as you know I'm on the job. We can't goof off or anything.
I figured. It's going to be a nice little nostalgia bomb for me to do some SSS-related work.
It'll serve as a nice change of pace for me, so why not?
All right, then. Let's hit the streets. My only planned stops are to see Kia and Cecile, but it would be nice if we could talk to Ellie, since I'm sure she's hard at work. Sure. Now let's get moving.
We can figure out where to go first along the way.
You can set each character's costume and various attachments from the costume stream in the camp menu. No costume has been selected. The character's outfit will change automatically over the course of the story. Outfits relevant to certain scenes, however, will take priority over equipped costumes. We will not let you be fully dressed for the mandatory bathhouse scene. All right. All right, I need to... If I don't set this to not turn off every 5 minutes, it's gonna bug the shit out of me. Display and brightness. Auto lock, never. Okay. All right. Force Metal. Prevents stat down, a metal that dispels weakening curses. Critical rate plus 3%. Okay, what does she have? She's got guns. Sonic Fists. Smashes weak points with supersonic speed. I mean, that's a pretty high crit rate. What is his natural crit rate is pretty low. 10% crit rate? Yeah, I think that's... Oh, what's his accuracy? Okay. Oh my god, all of them have like 50% accuracy. This is garbage. Oh, good. You can just swap it between characters no matter what. Oh, he's been here the whole time. Never mind, I'm stupid. Alright, let's see what their orbits are. Alright, so he has Flame, Earth. She has more Earth, Megalith Fall, defense down 100%, Needle Shoot, okay. Galleon Fort, random stat down L, okay. She's got the healing abilities. She's got other healing abilities. He's got Earth and whatever. Okay, what about Quartz? Evade 1, Aegis and Caliburn. Attracts enemies' attacks. Why does the gunner want to be targeted? Boosts CP recovered via arts damage. Okay. Attacks and crafts heal HP. Boosts CP recovered when damaged. Okay. Attracts enemies' attacks. Okay. Status tactics, link level costumes. What else did I want to check? No. I wanted to see what their arts are. There we go. Wild Stampede. All stats down small. Okay. Violent motorcycle attack accompanied by gunfire. Okay. Ooh, okay. So this is really good on working on their break and their power, just not for unbalancing. Balance down 50% for 1 turn. Random ailment 80%. Okay. Oh, this is her impede. Okay, so she's got impede. He doesn't. He has confusion. Restores allies' HP and CP based on damage dealt. Interesting. Strains the enemy. Oh, that's very good for unbalancing. Okay. Akashic Arm. Removes positive stats. So that's a debuff. Or a buff removal. Okay. So our main 2 options for impede are Noelle and Ellie. Okay. Analyze for getting stats in. Sure. And then she also has impede. So basically the 3 ladies are the only ones who have impede, which is very interesting. And then how do I set my formation? Yeah, there we go. Oh, am I not able? They're not. Okay. They're in reserve. I just don't have access to them. Cool. Overall achievements. Okay. Battle. All right. That's our map. Okay. Oh, is this how I... Oh, they're locked. Okay, so I can't access them yet. High speed mode. Okay. Got it.
My husband passed away decades ago after being caught in the crossfires of war. Since then, I've made it a point to come here and pray every single day. But I never thought I'd one day be able to deliver such wonderful news to him. The home he loved is going to regain its independence with a signing ceremony. I can picture him in heaven with that big, warm smile of his as we speak.
Holiday was fine. New Year's was garbage, as it was for much of the country. Lambs born under the bell, rest in peace. May the sun's golden rays illuminate your trail to the goddess's side. Woo! Woo! Okay. Heavy. Do we get to inspect any others here? Yes, I am someone who checks up everything. Anyway, life has been better. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Here lies Ozma Seeker. S1157, so they were age 37?
Hey, Dad. It's me and the rest of the SSS gang. I know I've changed a ton, struggled a whole lot. I've made plenty of mistakes along the way, too. But I know I'm able to stand here and say hello again because you've been watching over me. So, thanks for always being in my corner.
Oh my god, so many tombstones. Here lies Saya McLean, 1175. Oh my god, she was only 24? Jesus. So that's what, Ellie's sister? Arios' wife. Close enough. Here lies Guy Bannings. He was 25. I've been better, Jess. It's been really tough lately. I've been fine for the most part, but a lot of people that I care about have been suffering. So it's been frustrating.
Well, how you been, Lloyd?
Doing good?
Been a while, Quint.
You were friends with Guy, weren't you?
We were drinking buddies. Now the only hanging out we do is while I watch over the cemetery. But wow, Lloyd. You're looking more and more like your brother by the day.
Well, it's one thing to be like him on the outside, but it's another thing to be like him on the inside.
Nothing wrong with having big shoes to fill in. Besides, I think you're doing a damn fine job living up to his image. Say, you got his tolerance when it comes to drinking and all? Guy could really knock him back.
Probably not. I'm more of a social drinker. I can have a few now and then, though.
That's good enough in my book. Don't know if I ever told you this before, but my only regret's never being able to drink him under the table. I might be able to outdrink you, though. You ever get a free night? How about you and me go out for a beer?
Sure. I'd love that, sir. Just remember, I said I was a social drinker. I didn't say anything about being a lightweight.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge if I've ever heard one.
This sounds awfully fun. We're in. We are?
The more the merrier. I love a good gathering. Guy and I used to drink till we saw the sun in my cabin. Some good times. I look forward to more of the same with you. I might be tempted to bring some of Guy's favorite for you to try.
I'm certainly game for some. Yeah, at this rate, we may as well bring the rest of the SSS. Ooh, then I'll bring Fran along too. We're gonna make so little progress in this game with me voicing everything. I wonder how many lines total I'm gonna end up doing. The door's locked. Any way we can help? Not really, Dark. I think... How do I get that gentle growl in? It's the depression. It's the depression and the hatred of humanity and the fear of the future and the tiredness of waking up every goddamn day and realizing hell is a little bit worse than it was the day before. Acting. I do want to tell you, though. I can't name the project that it's for. But for those of you who watched me do my playthrough of Fuga Melodies of Steel and know the voice that I did for General Muscat, I got to portray a really fun character where it was the exact same placement that I did for General Merlot. It's the same vocal placement that I did for General Merlot. And I was so excited because, like, I was practicing this voice all throughout doing my playthrough of Fuga.
Fancy running into you here, Father Wazzy. And you brought a couple of friends in tow.
Wait, is that still Grace? That's probably still Grace. I know, I remember Sister Scarlet.
Oh, hey, Scarlet.
Wait. Is this Scarlet from, like, she was part of the bad guys in the first game? Oh, I'm having such bad memories right now.
If I remember correctly, she's...
Indeed. As you can see, I've managed to sneak away from my duties long enough for a hot date with my boy toy here. We'll be patrolling the city, so I leave the rest of our work in your capable hands.
Can you not say things that'll confuse her? You're the squire who helped us in the operation, right? Thank you so much.
We didn't have much time for introductions then, did we? Still, I've heard plenty about you. They weren't kidding about how cute you are.
Scarlet?
What's this? There's like a weird echo on all of these lines. Like, listen to this.
Scarlet?
There's like an aural reflection in the background of the voice.
Scarlet?
It's like a 5% echo that I can hear.
I'm just messing with you. Catch you later.
Yeah, it's more obvious if you have headphones in. All right, I gotta listen to her.
Scarlet?
Oh, wow. That even made my heart skip a beat.
And then I need to listen to him real quick.
You're the squire.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever met a sister with an eye patch before. Makes her look like she could hold her own in a fight.
And then I gotta check with Wazy.
We'll be patrolling...
Oh.
She's one of our newest squires. Joined about at the same time as Vald, as it happens. She used to be with a terrorist organization in the Empire. Even crossed paths with Thor's old Class 7, if I recall. Still, she's got a great head on her shoulders. Talk about a complete 180. Then again, I'm not sure what's harder, working with terrorists or working under you. She seems to be enjoying her work quite a bit, I'll have you know. Now then, with my remaining work delegated, why don't we continue into the city? Roger that.
Can you even see... okay. As well as your locations of enemies. Do treasure chests always show up on the map, or only when you get close to them? There's feedback from my stream? What do you mean by that? Like, is it bleeding through my headphones back into the... I can turn this down a bit. You can open the notebook by pressing minus while in the field or on the main screen of the camp menu. Maybe reads a summary of the story. Check navigation on this convenient feature. The character tab. Well, at least it'll tell me. Notebook will automatically record information on a variety of subjects, and more tabs will be unlocked as the game progresses. Young man who leads the CPD Special Support Section. Upon reuniting with his comrades, they brought freedom to their beloved Crossbell. Speaker McDowell's granddaughter and secretary. As a member of the SSS, she goes to great lengths to aid its bright-eyed leader however she can. Chief researcher at Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch and SSS member whose talent for processing information is unsurpassed. Scrappy man who's as affable as he is reliable, though once a feared Jaeger called the Red Reaper, is now a proud member of the SSS. Yep. A second Lieutenant Crossbell Guardian Force and quasi-member of the SSS upon a transfer, she's contributed to a number of notable events. Knight of the Gral's Rider in the Ninth Dominion dubbed the Sapphire Testament. He returned from Arteria to assist in Crossbell's liberations. Girl created through alchemy to be the Zero Child. Septarian's power within her is gone, but traces allow her to faintly see the laws of causality. Spunky youth with a strong sense of justice. While a student of Thor's, as a citizen of Crossbells, she joins the operation hoping to free her home. Fran, a receptionist and operator of the CPD who provided support during Crossbell's liberation. Her older sister is Noelle at the Crossbell Guardian Force. The head nurse at St. Ursula Medical College and the fiancée of Lloyd's late brother. Her motherly energy warms the hearts of patients and coworkers alike. Yona Sacred, a systems engineer for the Epstein Foundation. With talent and cockiness in equal measure, the one who can best rein him in is longtime friend Tio. Reporter Grace, an ace reporter for the Crossbell Times. She's known for a barrage of questions during interviews and no fires too hot to dive into for a good scoop. Speaker McDowell, Ellie's grandfather and a longtime political figure in the Crossbells government, his stern belief in his home is at last rewarded through the signing ceremony. I feel like I already have to go back to the very first episode of this and reread all the summaries that I went through. A new squire serving the Sapphire Testament. Though a former terrorist hailing from Erebonia, she has done well to assist her free-spirited Dominion's ways. Ugh, my goodness.
There are few things as shameless as flipping my skirt. You're supposed to be setting an example as one of the oldest in class, too! Ugh! Now just which one of you is Tamil? Confess to your misdeeds, and I may just forgive you in the name of the goddess.
I'm Hamel. He's Tamil.
Stop messing around, Tamil. I'm Hamel. He's Tamil. So you're going to keep feigning innocence, are you? Fine, if that's how you're to be. Come here, Tamil. It is time for your punishment. Huh? What? How'd you know it was me?
Huh. I knew you'd sniff out the culprit, Sister Juju.
I can't believe it. Sister Juju knows how to tell us apart. I mean, I'm kind of happy about it, but no! How am I supposed to mess with her now? Tamil and Hamil are complete opposites, even though they're identical twins. But it's when they decide to act like each other that things get really hard. Most can't tell who's who at all. I can, though. It took me a while, but even being identical wasn't enough to stop me from noticing some minute differences. You better watch out, Tamil. It's game over for you.
Me and Tamil are twins. We always get people turning heads. They try to figure out who's who, but we look super identical. I guess our eyes are kind of different some. The only ones who can tell us apart are our mom, our dad, and Kia for some reason. I always figured that Sister Juju would figure it out one day, though.
It's so confusing! We sound practically the same!
I don't understand it either.
The signing ceremony has brought in many a foreign worshipper today. While I'm pleased to see the cathedral's bustling, it does put a bit of a strain on me as the one in charge of security. I'm sure a member of the Gralsritter being here isn't making your job any easier. You have my apologies. Nonsense. I know the Archbishop has his own feelings on the matter, but I welcome you wholeheartedly. I only ask that you keep vigilant as the signing ceremony approaches. But of course.
I'm never sure if there's going to be more dialogue.
Sister Reese was kind enough to write a letter to the cathedral recently. She apologized for being unable to make it to the signing ceremony, but congratulated Crossbell on regaining its independence. How kind of her to reach out to us again. It was good hearing from her.
I'm so scared that there's going to be new dialogue if I talk to people more than once. We already had proof of it being the case.
Hello, everyone. You seem to be working as hard as ever. I must say, Lloyd, you're looking more rugged since the last time I saw you. You're hardly the same boy I once knew. Thanks, I guess. I'll take your word for it. Oh, right. This sister is the one who taught you and Ellie when you were in Sunday school, isn't she? I'm a little envious how close you still are even after all this time. Yeah, but it is a little embarrassing to still be doted on after so long. Anyway, how are you doing, Sister Marble? Has everything been well at the cathedral? Why, yes. Things have been quite peaceful here over the last month. Many of the children from the former downtown district have taken a liking to attending class at the cathedral. Kia seems to be loving just how many new classmates she has. Yeah, she was telling us all about it earlier.
I plan to have the kids listen in on the signing ceremony later during class. I wish I could be there to see it myself, but that's okay. I'm sure you and everyone else taking part will do a wonderful job. Thanks, Sister Marble. Just know we couldn't have made it this far without people like you guiding us on our way. It's so good to see you back and working as hard as ever. You must be so busy today getting ready for the ceremony. Best of luck. I'm sure you'll do great.
Going to Sunday school used to be nothing but a pain in the butt. It's not so bad anymore. Now that our neighborhood's been turned into the Uptown District, guess it just goes to show how much times have changed. Me and my mold man are doing pretty well for ourselves now.
Wait, this is the protagonist of Trails into Daybreak? He's looking a little young to be a protagonist. I'll soon begin giving Sunday school lessons to the children in the newly renovated Uptown district. What's Uptown? Many residents living there until recently were from the Imperial Army, meaning there were much fewer children in the district. Van and Ruse were originally from there, back when it was still known as the Downtown District. Back then, neither the students nor their parents would agree to come here for a class, so I went to them instead. Things have changed since then, and now they're all attending regular Sunday school, thankfully. It's a delightful change of pace. Also, Stormy Sparkler, thank you very much for the tier 1 gift sub, and welcome Shiro the Little Lion to the Lion Pride. There was another student from the Downtown District besides Van and Ruse, and a young boy named Cannon. He also attends class here sometimes, while also holding a part-time job at Michelin Wonderland. The Downtown District children have suffered so much in their lifetimes. It's admirable how resilient they are. Alright, now would you please turn to page 256 and recite for me the next psalm, Ruse? Wonderful job. We always make a point to visit the local churches whenever we go on a trip. Part of it is just to pray to the goddess for safe travels, sure. But I also just like taking in the atmosphere of every different church. When Kate and I went to Ventura for a convention, on the last day, we totally just like stood at the back of a I think it was a Hispanic-oriented church. We didn't understand a single word that was being said, but it was a very gorgeous place. Am I seeing things, or did I just see a sister wearing an eye patch walk by? I didn't want to be rude and stare, but my jaw almost dropped. She looked like a real badass. The cathedral will be holding a special mass in conjunction with the signing ceremony. I'm so excited that I decided to come here early, even though it won't be starting anytime soon. Oh, I have to check her voice. Hold on. Oh my god, this is so much text.
We didn't have much time for introductions then, did we?
Yeah, there's obvious echo on this line. This line has such an obvious echo.
We didn't have much time for introductions then, did we?
How nice of you. I can't do her voice. How nice of you all to visit. Here for a friendly chat? Something like that. We were a little curious.
Wazy Hemisphere, welcome back. I see you've left the event arrangements in the hands of your squires. I hope that doesn't mean you intend to neglect your duties while in Crossbell.
Have a little more faith in me. The Congregation for the Sacraments tasked me with verifying the state of things now that the Great Twilight has passed. The details of that investigation are on a need-to-know basis, and, well, you know the drill. Wazzy, couldn't you have said that a little more courteously? Man, that sure is an attitude to take with the Archbishop of all people.
I mind not. I've accepted that there are some workings of the goddess that only the Grolsritter are meant to understand. Allowing you back to Crossbell was a decision based on preventative action. However, that doesn't excuse those from the congregation who would do inhumane things in the name of keeping secrecy. They even appear open to accepting common street punks into their ranks.
That last one felt pointed. Whew, you wound me, Archbishop. Though if anyone on our little motley crew is a troublemaker, it's me. I did have a little oopsie-poopsie fucky-wucky a few weeks ago that Wald got on my case for. I can vouch for that. You're a real headache to look after. Though I'm not worried about today with Second Lieutenant Seeker babysitting you. You had better not cause her any trouble. Am I understood? I can't even imagine what it must be like to work under him. Abbess, Bald, Scarlet, each one of them are saints. I'll fill you in on what the Arterian higher-up said and the agenda for the signing ceremony later. Just have fun with your friends for now. A little leisure time never hurt anybody.
I'm well aware this day has only come for Crossbell due to the SSS's efforts, combined with the Grolsritter's assistance. Even I recognize your team's achievements. However, don't become complacent and think you have no more room to grow. Understood?
Loud and clear. Thanks for the warm welcome, Archbishop. Here's to a fresh start and much healthier relationship between us,
I'll consider it so long as you don't flout your duties.
Oh, we're gonna spend so much time talking to everything and everyone. I'm not able to go in there, am I? Crossbell Cathedral Parsonage. For those in need of prayer, Adios welcomes you with open arms. Yeah, this is gonna take like 50 or 60 episodes. I'm sorry, y'all. Monsters!
No reason to go up this way toward mines.
There! We've got a chance.
Ooh, okay. How do I oh, I can't swap out yet. That's right. Woo, they got a lot of health.
Okay, then.
Right. There. It's my turn.
Oh, I can't hit both of them. They're too far away.
They're open.
Now!
It's over. It ends here. Rising sun.
Come on, baby.
Right there. Raging hammer.
Okay then.
No problem.
I wanted to kill him. It's not gonna kill him. Oh, it did kill. Okay. That does way more damage than I thought it would.
Nice job, all.
Got you.
What is that weird fucking thing?
Here's our shot.
Oh, it's our beetle. Right. Oh, it's Dong! I remember Dong. Who could forget Dong?
Arcus activate.
Right there. Raging hammer. Now. Noel, cover me.
Roger. No problem.
Oh, that's right. Hitting them makes them drop their items.
Next set and launch! An opening.
Sapphire seal of mine shining from the abyss. Bolster this arm with the strength of a giant. Crush! Akashic arm!
Zero craft. Okay.
Engage.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Nice job, all.
Now's our chance. Got you. Here's our shot.
Let's do second verse, same as the first, baby.
Right there. Raging hammer.
Arcus, activate!
Got impede. Buy myself those extra turns.
An opening.
Come on, baby.
I'm going full throttle. 0 to 60.
That can't be legal. That can't be street legal. You can't just... That's so irresponsible.
It's my turn. Break that! Raging hammer! Let's go!
Come on, baby. Arcus, activate. Come on, baby.
It's my turn. They're open.
Now.
There we go.
That'll do it. I know my back's always covered when I'm working with you.
That's just how I operate.
I kind of like the... It's very Mega Man Battle Network-esque in that section.
We probably shouldn't stray too far from the city. The ceremony's set to start soon. Good point. Better to stick around here then.
Where would you like to go? West Street, I guess.
Didn't you used to live around here, Lloyd? Yeah. I lived in Belheim Apartments. It's vacated now, but I still know plenty of people from the area. Like Oscar from the local bakery, the folks at Tally's. I'd say we know them just as well as you do at this point, given how much it used to go on and on. That's just how it goes when you join the SSS. Oh, stop, you guys. But hey, since we're here and all, how about we say our hellos?
Quick travel menu is available. Alright. Quick travel menu will also display locations of key events and your comrades. Press Y to access the quick travel menu and move wherever you want. Locations you visit, okay. Story progressing scenes. Occasionally you'll see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show an event will take place here. Sub-event, miscellaneous, and extras, okay.
I was so happy when my husband returned from the war that I wasn't jumping for joy, I was floating. Our daughter's doing well, our home is gaining back its independence. This is what true happiness looks like. La-di-da, clean up, clean up. Momo used to be such a shy little girl, but she's really begun to come out of her shell. Makes me wonder if I have Ryu and Henri to thank for being such good friends. Part of me is a little concerned about what hijinks the junior SSS gets themselves into, but I can tell they're looking out for Momo. That's good enough for me.
I've heard bits and pieces about what the Junior SSS gets themselves up to for Momo. Has me a little concerned as her father. I know she believes her and her friends are doing the right thing, so I'm content with just keeping an eye on them for now. All right. Too expensive for me. I probably want to get a coral bracelet, though. Prevents blind. Prevents death blow. Okay, well, I'd like his accuracy to be up no matter what. And then the rest of these we can figure out later. What about selling stuff? I don't have enough of that. Okay. Skilled sniper under the former Governor General. He occupied Crossbell against Imperial orders. Fierce wielder of the 104 military combat. He occupied Crossbell against Imperial armors. It calls for reinforcements upon discovering its ideal prey. Large military beast, powerful enough to crush through armor. Its howl inspires its comrades. A Zauber Soldat prototype scrapped to foreseen combat. Cuts down its enemies with crushing firepower. Soft-bodied demon that forms a shell of rocks and soil. Powers earth arts with its own internal energy. An insectoid that dwells near cities. It dive bombs arts on foes, trembling with fighting spirit as it does so. Special feature, the road to the signing ceremony. Today is one for the history books, as it marks the signing ceremony that will re-establish Crossbell's independence once more. On this special occasion, the Crossbell Times invites our readers to join us in looking back at the different periods in the region's history leading up to this historic moment. Crossbell, the autonomous state. As a vital trading hub dating back centuries. One located between the Zemurian continent's two great powers, Crossbell has found itself wrapped up in multiple conflicts as its ruling authority traded places on numerous occasions. This pattern changed in 1134, when both the Erebonian Empire and Republic of Calvard became suzerain nations over Crossbell, while granting it individual autonomy as a state. I don't know what that word means. For a long period afterwards, the conflicts that plagued previous eras subsisted between the two countries. This is not to say that things were perfect, however. Underneath the surface, international feuding continued, placing Crossbell in a difficult position as it came under strain from various directions. What up, Marie? After the Orbital Revolution took place, mines became a significant producer of septium, leading to the rapid spread of orbital technology within Crossbell. These factors, combined with the state's geographic advantages, transformed it into one of the continent's biggest trading and financial hubs nearly overnight. Despite the many problems that the region endured in the interim, it was a time of significant progress for the people in its own right. Indeed, many would argue that the spirit of freedom that famously characterizes many Crossbellan citizens dates back to this very period. Independence. In August 1204, Crossbell's mayor at the time, Dieter Croy, proposed independence for the autonomous state at the West Zemuria Trade Conference. Then, in October of that same year, vehemently pushing aside opposition from both Erebonian and Calvard alike, the mayor formally declared Crossbell to be an independent nation, with him sitting at the helm as president. This development profoundly rocked the Zemurian continent, triggering a civil war within Erebonia and an economic crisis in Calvard. Following that, in December, Speaker Henry McDowell announced that the independence bid was rendered null and void. Several days afterwards, President Croy was arrested, bringing an abrupt end to Crossbell's brief time as an independent nation. Imperial annexation. On January 1205, the Erebonian Empire, having quelled its internal strife, dispatched its army to successfully occupy Crossbell within the span of a single day. Furthermore, according to the terms of the treaty signed with the Empire, Crossbell lost its autonomy and subsequently became an imperial province. This in turn led the Republic of Calvard to invade Crossbell, unleashing a fresh flood of violence. Ultimately, the Empire's Panzer Soldat units, in tandem with the actions of a provisional military officer sent by the government, impeded the Republic's advance, compelling it to retreat. In March of that year, Rufus Albarea, assuming the role of Crossbell's first governor-general, announced its merger into imperial territory, formalizing the province's annexation outright. From there, under the auspices of the governor-general, Crossbell was incorporated into the Eight Metropolis Plan, strengthening its political and economic ties to the Empire. In turn, all diplomatic relations with the Republic were severed, shattering the sense of cultural diversity that had long characterized the region in a sign of the long socio-political winter to come. Aftermath of the Great War. The Great War between the Erebonian Empire and Republic of Calvard, which saw the involvement of neighboring nations, concluded on its second day in September 1206. This led the Empire to pull out of Crossbell, historically never wanting to pull out of anything before, which sat on the front lines of the conflict. Negotiations commenced between the imperial government and Speaker McDowell pertaining to the province's independence. Progress hit a road bump when in October, remnants of the Imperial Defense Force, refusing to heed the Empire's withdrawal, as well as the now former Governor-General Albarea's calls to stand down, took full control of Crossbell City, an event that came to be as an immense shock to citizens when Crossbell was on the verge of regaining its independence. With danger of Calvardian military intervention looming, an operation to liberate Crossbell commenced in February of the following year. Helmed by the Special Support Section and aided by the Crossbell Police, Guardian Force, and civilian volunteers, the operation swiftly proved to be a success. The SSS overpowered the Imperial Defense Force troops holed up in Orcus Tower in a dramatic end to the 2-year-long saga of Imperial occupation. Jesus Christ. Crossbell's current standing. Now, on March 15th, 1207, Crossbell is about to embark on a new chapter in its long, proud history. At a signing ceremony scheduled for 2:00 p.m. this afternoon, Crossbell will once more become an autonomous state. Unlike the previous incarnation, however, Crossbell will be beholden to neither the Empire nor the Republic. Instead, the holy city of Arteria will serve as the suzerain nation over it, while guaranteeing the state's right to complete autonomy. In practice, Crossbell is to be administered free of any political interference from both the Empire and the Republic, serving as a buffer zone between them. The arrangement is expected to help achieve peace in Western Zemuria, as well as hugely contribute to future cultural and economic advancements in the greater region. Excuse me. I need to ask Kate a question real quick. There we go. And then checking my email real quick. I'll have to fill that out tonight. All right, cool. Arts, Beyond the Countless Nights officially opening tonight. After last year's public rehearsal and February's special performance, Arc and CO's hot new production, Beyond the Countless Nights, is set to officially open this evening in commemoration of Crossbell's renewed independence. Tickets sold out within minutes of becoming available, as members of the public are eager to watch its trio of leading dancers perform live. A source in the troupe also stated that a special program headed up by Ilya Platier is slated to debut in the coming days. Economy, IBC building repurposed again. After serving for a time as a branch of the Reinford Group, the company announced its intention to reduce its presence within the IBC headquarter building in light of Crossbell's re-independence. It previously occupied the bulk of the structure's floor space during the imperial annexation of Crossbell. Upholding its international reputation for attracting the world's cutting-edge businesses, the building, located in the northern part of the Harbor District, will see its newly vacant floors occupied by the Calvert-based Vern Company. Vern had previously pulled out of Crossbell. It was very sloppy. The ZCF, whose international collaborations have expanded in recent years, will also set up shop. Renovations to the building are currently underway in preparation for a full reopening next month. Ad, hot new properties up for sale. Units inside the recently finished apartment complex built in the new city block are on sale now at bargain prices. Located near the Trinity Billiard Bar that opened last month. Move in today for a life of refined relaxation.
Jesus Christ.
Glug, right?
If I remember correctly, this is... Yeah, it's where our old acquaintance opened his law firm before being arrested. After that, the place was vacant for a while. Crossbell Times apparently occupied the space until just recently. I had no idea. The former office of Grizzly Grim, aka the lawyer Ian Grimwood. All things considered, he was still a big help to us 2 years ago. But after that, Crossbell soon became Erebonian territory and we fell out of touch.
All the more reason why you should go to visit him soon. Oh.
Pete. If I recall, Grimwood took Pete in and acted as his guardian, right?
Yeah, and Pete's been working part-time at the news agency lately. Long time no see, members of the SSS.
What brings you here today? We just happened to be passing by, so we decided to drop in. So the news agency is all moved over?
Yep. I was just doing the final checks before vacating the premises, actually. You know, as soon as we got rid of the editor desks, things got real lonely around here. It reminds me of how things were after the Independence incident.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm sure it felt like your world is turned upside down when we arrested Mr. Grimwood.
Oh, no, please, don't worry. I didn't mean it like that. Right after everything transpired, I also resented him. But as time went on, I found myself able to face him, and I even started visiting him in prison. All because you guys managed to step in and save him from himself.
I see. You're a tough kid, Pete. So, you've been checking in on him over these past 2 years?
Yeah, in between working for the news agency. I missed a few visits because he had penal labor, but we kept in touch. Between you and me, he was terribly worried when you all were working underground against the Empire. I haven't been able to visit him since last year's occupation. Once today's signing ceremony is over, I plan on stopping by. I'm certain that he's truly happy about Crossbell's independence this time.
I'd be glad if he was. Could you give him our regards? And tell him we'll be dropping in eventually, too.
But of course.
To be honest, I'm a little reluctant to vacate this place. But ultimately, I'll always have my memories of the time I spent here with Mr. Grimwood. And I haven't given up on my dream of becoming a lawyer. I can't keep looking back. It's about time for me to move forward. Alright, first I need to study hard so I can get into a school where I can learn about law. We're rooting for you, Pete. Not much left to do at this point. Time to shift into high gear. Door's locked. Okay, nothing there.
Is it just me, or does the city feel extra happy today?
It's not just you. The positivity in the air is almost overwhelming.
Well, can't blame everyone. They've been waiting for this day for a long time. Now then.
Hold on, I'm getting myself a lozenge so I don't destroy my throat. Self-care is important.
Okay.
Huh. What a weird trio you guys make.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Murray. Doing well?
I got to catch like the last day and a half of it.
I'd say they are. Are we interrupting your date?
Date? That's not what we're doing. I was asking for his input on today's security measures as a valued former member of the Guardian Force.
Come on, be honest. Just say you're happy you get to spend time with me now that I've wrapped up my work in the Empire.
No! Stop making things up!
Whew! Is it just me, or is it getting a little steamy over here?
Knock it off, Wazzy. She can't have both of you messing with her.
It's like he never left. I'm sure you'll be sorely missed at the branch campus, Randy. Oh, the operation was your way of coming back home, right? Yeah. To be honest, there's a part of me that would have liked to keep on a little longer as an instructor, but that's life.
Randy, all that means is you found another place to hold dear.
That's a great thing. It wasn't without its struggles, but I gained so much by being there. Walking in, I never thought it'd become as important to me as it is. Something about seeing just how much kids can grow in a year because of you is, well, it's nice to feel like I did right by them.
You absolutely did. This almost makes me wish I could have seen you in action. I bet you made an amazing instructor. Well, he did always have a knack for showing others the ropes at the Guardian Force. He might look like he doesn't care, but he does a stellar job of caring for others and supporting them in all kinds of subtle ways. If he wasn't there for me when I was under that sorry excuse for a commander, I don't know what I... Wait. Too late.
Secret's out now, I'm afraid. Oh, wow. I didn't know you thought about me that much.
That's because I don't. I was providing an objective perspective. That's all.
Is it just me, or has she gotten worse at hiding her feelings?
It could be because he was away for so long. It's not just her, though. Anyway, let's all keep up the good work on the job today so the signing ceremony will be a success. Do the Force proud today, Second Lieutenant. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot something in all the hustle and bustle. Reed and Junie wanted me to pass along a couple messages.
Congratulations on Crossbell's re-independence.
Hey!
Once things have calmed down a bit, I'd love to be able to visit. Can't wait.
I wish I could be there for the signing ceremony, but good luck with security. Next time I'm home, I'll be sure to drop by the SSS HQ with some souvenirs.
That's nice of them. Now we've got something to look forward to. I'm sure there's been no shortage of work to be done for everyone at Thor's. That's an understatement. They've been flying out all over the Empire to help get it back on its feet. Uni went back ahead of me once the operation was over. Something came up with one of her missions not long after, so she wanted to prioritize that.
Yuna was something of an SSS hopeful, wasn't she?
Yeah. She debated coming back to Crossbell for good after the operation. Ultimately, though, she wants to stay at Thor's till she graduates.
She's always been the type to see things through, so I'm not surprised. I was worried when she first went to the Empire, but it all worked out in the end.
You two were pretty good friends, weren't you? Makes sense when they're so alike. You're both so earnest and sincere that I could never get bored of riling you up.
Oh, hush. But yeah, I was the one teaching her how to use her gunbreakers when she was at the police academy. We got to talking then, and it turned out we have another fucking package? What is this? I don't have anything to open it with! It's fine, I use my teeth. Because I'm a man. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry. Did they make me into marketable merchandising? Look at that stream. You get to look at my feet for free. Finally, at last, I have 9 inches of Bubsy to go with my 9.5 inches of Mr. Wolf. Eat your heart out, fanfiction writers. Now he can make a smooch whenever he wants. Oh, ooh, goodness gracious. Oh, I hope you can flat me like I do your face. Oh my god. This wall's getting a little difficult to manage. There's a lot of stuffies on here. Hold on. I gotta finagle this. Give me a sec. Let's showcase. Is this? Yes. I need to show you all how wide. Look at this. We got plushes galore. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And here's my giant Monster Hunter wolf. We've got Celine, Bubsy, Teba, Bubble, a Shoiru. And then over on the door, we've got a little baby Shinx backpack. And then my pride and joy, my one-of-a-kind, custom-made Luxray that sits up here. That is the only one that exists. Anyway. It's pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. Free therapy, right? Alright. We got to talking then, and it turned out we had a lot in common. Love for cute animals, biking, and even the Triple S. It makes me happy knowing she's found her own path in life. Same here. Hopefully she and Reen will be able to come by soon.
With how hard they work, they'll get done in no time. That means we can't afford to slack on sprucing up Crossbell, though. Gotta make it nice and pretty for them. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting kiddos at the branch campus. Not to mention uni. I'll have to introduce you to them when we get the chance.
I love doing my voice impression of Jonah Scott. I love voicing Randy. It's so funny. Oh, right. The box had other stuff in it. Hold on. Yeah! I got a Bubsy shirt. I'm gonna have to wear it to an upcoming convention.
Okay.
Because everyone's coming to cons to see me as Bubsy. Many Crossbellans only see Erebonians as enemies, invaders from a foreign country. But it's not. No, Chance Chief. I have to cosplay as the character. I'm gonna super glue like 20 feet worth of orange carpet to my body and then just wear the shirt. I'm gonna be like a fucked up Grinch after he fell into a vat at the Cheeto factory. But it's not that black and white. There are stories like Randy's and the others that give a different perspective on the Empire. I wouldn't mind getting to know Randy's students and colleagues. I think we would have a lot of stories to share. My best friend Chiruru told me that not long ago, that now was the time for her to travel across Erebonia and took off for Norsha province. Previously, she'd also tried crossing the Mines Mountains and gave up. After giving it another go recently, she had better luck. That motivated her to set her sights on scaling even rougher mountains, which is what brings her to Norsha now. At this point, I'd argue she's not just a seasoned traveler, she's a full-on mountaineer. Like most people, when I think of Norsha province, I think of snow-capped peaks. Oh, Chiruru, I know it's far too late to ask at this point, but what drives you to do all this? I can only imagine. Oh, hi everyone. Well, if it isn't the Lord that is past, I got the timing. No, I'm not gonna do that. We just finished baking some limited edition bread to celebrate Crossbell's independence. Here, try some. Wow, this smells great. Thanks, Oscar. Are they decorated with cookies shaped like Crossbell's crest? They're so cute. Don't mind if we do. Hey, Oscar, don't you think you've been pushing yourself a lot lately? I'm happy the bread is selling well, but you've been baking non-stop for days. You could end up... Here, I'll give you some more. You could end up re-aggravating your injuries at this place. Oh, ouchie, lighten up, Bennett. You worry too much. Does the brain injury you suffered during the war still bother you, Oscar? I thought you made a full recovery back to not being Italian. Don't worry, man. I did have a small stint where I turned French, but my wounds healed up and the doctor cleared me to come back to work. I think Bennett's looking out for me. Wahoo! Don't try to play this off. You went for German the other day, and I don't even want to begin to explain how awkward that was. When you were first injured, they said that you might never bake again. Just because you healed enough to be discharged and come back to work, it doesn't mean you can be careless. I'm limiting you to only 3 hours of kneading a day, and you can only man the counter 2 hours at a time. Wow, she must really care about him. Don't you just adore when young love continues to blossom over the years? That's not like it at all. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Please don't push yourself so hard, Oscar. I know you think you're fine, but the last thing I want to see is to see you go back to the hospital. Hey, are you listening to me? Oscar! If I didn't know any better, I'd think these two were already a married couple. Tell me about it. I was pretty worried about his injuries too, but it looks like they've only brought those two even closer together.
You see, my special person, she is like dictator, doesn't want me to bake. Maybe this one is more accurate, no?
The war wasn't exactly easy for me, but I'm happy to be healthy and to be getting back to normal. Better yet, I'm glad I got to live to see this day and spend it with all of you. We're selling commemorative bread to celebrate Crossbell's independence. Don't be shy, buy as many as you like.
Independence Day! We got a lot to celebrate! Plus, it seems like things are heated up between the Bandit and Oscar. I've noticed they're really doting on them lately. If things go well between the two of them, the future of this bakery is all but assured. I couldn't be happier. I don't know if they realize it themselves yet, but to my eye, things seem to be heating up between Bennett and Oscar.
If things... Oh, yes. They said that... They hire such diverse people around here. Oops, I don't think I can take this way to the SSS building. I left the back entrance locked. We'll have to unlock it from the inside if we want to use it then.
It's quite nice sitting out here on the bench and enjoying some fresh-baked bread from Morgus. I still can't believe we'll be independent again after today. I'd given up on seeing it happen in my lifetime. Truly, I'm as happy as can be.
Probably best not to enter. I'm about to leave for my shift at the clinic in Amorica. My wife Flora started working there recently too. Things are done in shifts over there, but it's still not uncommon for commutes to overlap. It's been a nice change of pace for us to share patients, to be honest. I think it's done wonders for our marriage. Our communication is better than it ever was when we worked at the hospital. Flora and I used to pass each other in the hallways all the time when we both worked at the hospital. It wasn't until we began sharing patients at the Armorica clinic that we really got on the same page, though. We're even sitting down and having dinner together more often. I feel like our marriage is doing better than ever. Down there is the first floor. Man, that brings back memories. Oh, that's right. You grew up in these apartments, didn't you? And the Newes family lived right next door to you and your brother. We could always head downstairs and say hello if you want. No, that's okay. We have plenty on our plates before the ceremony. I can visit them once things have settled down and I'm off duty. My, if it isn't Lloyd.
Doing the rounds before the signing ceremony, huh? Keep up the good work.
You know how it is. We were in the neighborhood, so I thought we should drop by and say hi. I can't say enough about how much Yuna helped us when we last saw her. We're really grateful. Yeah, She played a huge part in the mission. She really knows her way around a soldat.
I'm happy to hear so much praise for her, but I do still worry about her as her father.
I'm so proud of how much she's grown while studying in Erebonia. She really has. We're proud of her too. So are you not working at Michelin today, Matthew?
Actually, I'll be in charge of a little event we're running in the Harbor District later. There's still some time before I need to be on site, so I came home to enjoy a cup of coffee.
Oh, that sounds nice. I guess you'll need it for how busy you'll be later as well.
Sorry if we interrupted your alone time.
On that note, I think we should be going. Have a wonderful day, you two. Thank you. You as well.
Stay safe out there. Despite today's event being smaller in scale, there's no doubt the park is going to be packed. So I'm going to take it easy while I still can and be well rested and ready to go when the real work begins.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Yuna's staying in her instructor's hometown for some extracurricular exercises. Thinking about her working so hard always inspires me and raises my spirits. Hey, it's the SSS! Hi, everyone! You two look as energetic as ever. Yep, today's the signing ceremony. It's gonna be so hype! We're gonna celebrate a whole lot and then eat a bunch of tasty food. Then tonight, we get to go see Ark-and-Seal. I can't wait to rub it in Yuna's face the next time she comes home. I'm sure she's gonna be really jealous.
Nah, they're story-important characters.
I wonder what that signing ceremony's gonna be like. I can't wait! I can't wait for the signing ceremony. It's gonna be a blast. Maybe I'll bring my Mishi plush with me. It's a big deal, so Mishi's gotta be there.
Now we need to go to the Raisins apartments. Oh, wait. I can't see him.
Ooh, it's the SSS! You guys look super busy. I hope you guys are doing okay. Why, thank you. How goes the JSSS's activities? Discussing your next move, perhaps? Oh man, you're sharp. It's not like we're big security or nothing like that because we're kids. At the same time, we might notice stuff regular security might not because we're kids. Oh, but I believe it. One of the reasons we were able to find Mei Ling with Rain's help after she was spirited away was because of you guys.
Very impressive.
Well, we don't just play around, you know. Anyway, we won't cause problems for the CPD or CGF, so don't worry. We're just gonna do our very best. Roger that. We're gonna keep up our security patrols, but we promise we won't do anything that will cause trouble for the adults. If we see anything weird, we'll let you know right away. So my sis is up in the northern part of the Empire all climbing mountains and stuff. She told me she's doing it now because the war's over and stuff's calm now. What's so fun about climbing some mountains when the signing ceremony's happening here? It's nice how cheerful everyone is, but that's why I'm gonna make sure security's extra tight.
It's amazing just how drastically Miss Novaj has changed her tune. She used to be so nasty, but now she's a whole new woman. Actually, I had just about enough of her and was on the verge of finally giving her a real piece of my mind. Not to worry. I'll be holding my tongue now. My wife managed to talk me off the ledge before it came to that. But every time I think about that woman, my blood starts to boil again. Tearing into Mrs. Novaj probably wouldn't do any good now. I suppose I just have to grin and bear until she moves away.
Oh, so you'll be moving out next week. That truly is a shame. We had only just finally bonded over our love for Ark-and-Seal, but you're already leaving. I know we haven't always been the best of neighbors, let alone friends, but leaving after growing so much closer truly does break my heart. Please give my warmest regards to Levick as well. I should be apologizing for him, if anything, but it's all water under the bridge by now. Just promise me that you'll treat us to a night at the Heimdall Opera House when we come to visit. But of course, we'd be more than happy to treat the two of you. Though given everything that's happened, I can't guarantee there'll be VIP seats. I hope that's all right. Oh, don't be silly. We don't need the best seats in the house to have a lovely time. We used to butt heads with Mrs. Novash all the time when her family first moved into the apartment upstairs. Looking back, those spats are nothing but fond memories now. I'm really going to miss her after she and her family move. I could learn a lot from Olga and her husband. They truly are good, kind people. My daddy isn't the manager of the Times department store anymore. He said things might be a little harder for us when we move back to Erebonian than it has been in Crossbell. But honestly, that doesn't really bother me. I think Mommy and Daddy are nicer than they were when we first moved here. That's more important than things like money. So what if we can't live as fancy as we used to? I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
February 14th, S1207 will be a day celebrated throughout history. The day Ilya made her son return to the stage. It was the first time the Sun, Moon, and Star Princesses came together to perform the Dream of a Million Nights. I had never been so moved in my entire life. It was like a dream come true seeing them reunite and perform together. And now on March 15th, Crossbell is going to finally celebrate a rightful, legitimate Independence Day. Feels like watching one of Ark-and-Seal's dramas come to life. I feel so blessed to see two historic moments back to back. Nothing makes me happier than knowing Ilya has finally come home to her apartment at long last. Seeing Sully smile when she's with her also just warms my heart. My life feels positively perfect at this point.
This is Ilya's apartment. She and Sully are back to being roommates now that she's completed her physical therapy. Imagine paying rent and not even getting to sleep in your own bed for over 2 years. Must have felt good for her to come home. I'll bet. I still get a little emotional thinking about how hard she worked to return. And she's right back to rehearsing like a madwoman. I hope she can take some time for herself every now and then.
We're gonna spend like this whole stream on just this one area. We went to Central Square, I think. West Crossbell Highway. Crossbell Entertainment District. Ah, okay. Alright, so we want to go to Central Square. Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to.
All the banners around town have Crossbell's emblem again.
Yeah, makes it feel like we're back to normal.
Even I'm compelled to shed a tear seeing this.
It was nice going to Erebonia without needing a passport, but I'll take our independence over that any day. We're Crossbellans, you know, now and forever. I feel like I haven't seen as many Erebonians here this past month. Well, I guess we're not independent yet, so that makes us all Erebonians. Not too long ago, Horsdorf hired me on as a sous chef. I'm so excited, man! The era of Chef Salteo has arrived! But I gotta make sure I don't go too crazy or he'll demote me. But I can't help it! Sous chefs are always real popular with the ladies. Look at me grinning from ear to ear. We miners got the day off on account of the signing ceremony. So I came here for mines with one of our newbies, Luganov. That kid went off to meet some pals over on East Street. As for me, it's straight to the casino after I get me a bite to eat. I'm feeling lucky today. I know I tend to be on the harsh side, but not today. My britches are itching with joy. March 15th will certainly go down here as a special, special day indeed. Being able to experience it with my cup in hand is what true happiness looks like. I get there will be struggles going forward, but I want to quietly celebrate the good today's bringing while it's here. Ha! Who knew joy could add such a tasty little kick to my coffee? Good to see you, Lloyd. My, and if it isn't Noel and Wazzy. I'm trying to think of a voice for him. Chat, give me something to do for his voice. Teba as a baby?
We're going out to eat a whole bunch because today's a super happy day. And Papa gets to do his work again.
Really? That's great news. Yes, though it's a little embarrassing to make such a big deal out of it. Starting my business again has been a challenge, but it all came together thanks to the renewed international interest in Crossbell. Don't be so modest. Today's a day to celebrate. But more importantly, we must thank Adios that you came home to us safely.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Hey, I have a question. You guys are friends with Ren, right?
We got to have lunch with her the other day. She told us all about her family. It was so much fun. You don't say. I'll bet it was. Uh-huh. She said next time we can all have lunch with her family. I can't wait. That's strange. I know Estelle and Joshua are in town for work, but I haven't seen Ren around. I hope we can catch up with her soon. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me make it deeper for you, Robin.
Isn't today the greatest? Everyone's so happy. I just wish Ren was here too.
Is that better for you? Actually, I had the opportunity to speak with that young lady just before the war. Thinking back, I believe it was what she told me that day that helped me make it through in one piece. She's rather mysterious and always supportive of me and my family. It feels as though she's been somewhat of our guardian angel. We've had our share of hardships over the years, but I couldn't be happier to share a day like this with my family.
I'm very glad my protégés are working toward their own goals. Every now and then, Salteo leaves me a bit concerned, but he seems to recognize his faults, so I don't have a problem watching him try to work through them. Just why are they so eager to use weird ingredients for their recipes? It concerns me, to put it mildly.
Harold's hair is... Hey, I mean, is Reen's hair black or blue? Apparently it's neither. Apparently Reen's hair is purple. Oh my god.
My word, this is using ingredients even I'm not all too familiar with. What a revolutionary dish this is. Salteo and I were interviewed here the very day war broke out. And well, here we are. I was officially hired as the cafe's patissier, and he's now the sous chef. We don't have a whole lot of people on staff, so I'll be working as a waitress for a while, too. But that's okay by me. I just never thought I'd be able to go down this path. I'm so happy. Salteo always operates at 100 sepith per hour? Selge, 100 selge per hour. But even if he's a lot to handle, I really do admire his eye for ingredients. I hope I can absorb all I have to learn from the weird ingredients master.
I've heard this particular dish was devised by 2 youngsters who will be taking over this one day. I was quite pleased with how delicious it was.
Chat, I am so hungry. Ugh. I'm gonna ask Sage if we have any dinner plans. How hungry? Ha 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 ha. If she's willing to go out somewhere, I might see if she wants to do In-N-Out after I feed the cats and end stream. Otherwise,
okay.
I might either get pizza or In-N-Out. At least with pizza, I'll have leftovers.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
I never ended up drafted into the last war, so I can't say I contributed much. Even if all I did was see it happen from the sidelines, though, I'm glad Crossbell pulled through. We didn't lose as many lives as we could have. Then again, losing even a single life is one too many.
Take care, Shitahari. Pizza Hut. They've got this stupid good deal right now that I'm scared is going to end at any point. Pizza Hut triple treat box. Is it still open? Yes, it is. Somehow they didn't end it, even though the holidays are over. $20 gets you 2 medium pizzas, an order of breadsticks, and a dessert. It's such a good deal. Yes, it does. It includes 5 of the breadsticks. $20, Tez. Here, I'll link you to it. It's such a good deal. 2 medium, 1 toppings. Dessert option and breadsticks for $20. It's so good. It's so much food for a decent price.
But their sacrifice wasn't in vain. Our finally gaining independence is proof enough of that. Best thing I can do while celebrating and remembering them is pray we never again have to suffer the horrors of war.
I bet you there's gonna be more war.
Look at that. The sky's beautiful. Perfect weather for the signing ceremony. It's been a while since I've been able to kick back and relax on a patrol. You didn't hear that. An officer of the law must always be mindful of their citizens and be prepared for anything. Well said. Let's give it our all today.
Hey, France, Kate, how's it going?
Hey, Lloyd. Good to see you.
I wish Kate was on call. I need her to voice her own character. I did send her a screenshot of this and called her a fucking class traitor, though. Are you on patrol with Noelle and Wazzy? Talk about a throwback to the old SSS days. Yeah, I guess so. It's still kind of hard to process all that's happened in the last month. Easy for you to say. I've been keeping busy. Though I guess the signing ceremony will be as good a chance as any to relax in a way. Today feels like the first normal one in a long time, really. We're finally back to business as usual. I know what you mean. Even the Metropolitan Division feels that way. So let me offer you guys a congratulations. Here's to a fresh start for the SSS. None of us would be here if it wasn't for everything you all did. I feel the same. It's good to have you back. I know having to operate underground for so long must have been hard, but now you get to see the day you fought so hard for. Thanks, you two. That means a lot. It does, but I'm starting to blush a little. Me too. I may not have been in this city the last couple of years, but I never stopped considering myself a member of the SSS. I know we're all swamped, but if there's any day to hang in there, it's today. The Metropolitan Division's beefed up its patrols as best it can. If anything comes up, though, I'll be sure to let you know. Great! We'll do the same. It's great to be working with each of you again. Your team always was an inspiration for the rest of us on the Force, so keep doing what you're doing. Wait, I can't do that.
Hi guys! Everyone keeps saying all the things you've been doing! You're always so cool! Meow.
Thanks, Mimi. And you too, Cop. Some things never change. What would we ever do if we didn't have you to cheer us on anymore? Right? I don't think even the best cabaret would be half as good a way to make me smile as seeing you.
Cop braid? Are those some kind of funny braids?
Sure, why not? I guess that's not a word kids hear every day.
I like hamburgers for this, Sketty. Especially cheeseburgers. They taste the
Best. Kid burps. It happens. I know it's not technically a festival, but it sure feels like one with how pumped up everyone is. It's pumping me up, too. I can't wait to see the signing ceremony. I couldn't have picked a better time to take my vacation to Crossbell. Days don't get much better than today, do they? Crossbellings must have hearts of helium because their spirits are lighter than even my balloons. Take care not to get blown off with the wind now. Ever since we became an Erebonian province, it's like I've been in a funk. I could barely stand to go outside. Today, though, may as well be the most beautiful day I've ever seen. Crossbell's won true independence at last. At last! Never thought it happened while I... That's a typo. Never thought it had happened while I was still alive to see it. I want a refund. 0 out of 10. Localization ruined. Ha! Life isn't so bad after all, huh?
Rufus's sentence is way too messed up. His sentence should be lighter. What's that thing where you get people to sign a whole thing because you want a different thing to happen? A petition? Do you think people would go for it? I totally would, duh. But I don't know about other people. I mean, I'm happy about Crossbell's independence, yeah. I was super down to have Rufus stay here, though. At least he'll never stop being hot. Just picturing him and Arios next to each other is enough to fry my brain. Weird. I'm originally from Erebonia, but I'll be sticking around here for work. Crossbell going independent means I'll have to get a work visa. That's gonna be a pain. And the price hikes on all the Imperial products kind of sting, too. The Empire essentially lost its position of power with the war. It's a defeated, downtrodden shell of what it once was. When it comes to foodstuffs, Legion's king of the region. Imperial imports are on the expensive side right now, but on the flip side, Republican produce is officially cheaper than ever. That means now's the perfect time to try out some new dishes and ingredients. I need egg. I need milk. I need cheese. I need herb. I need onion. I need patat. I need strawberry. I need tomato. I need honey syrup. I need salt. I need liqueur. Oh, she may have Scott's eyes, but she's definitely got your smile, Pearl. What's up?
I'm dragged to my boba from where I'm sitting at my spot on the couch
Uh-huh.
to the front door.
Did he spill it?
Miraculously, no, nothing was spilled. I'm glad I was done. But that was funny as fuck.
It's
There he is.
except when you get pissed at him.
Oh, yeah, because the coffee has an open cup. This, even like horizontal.
Don't
just
stop.
Like that.
Stop. Okay. Do you know whenabouts you're heading out?
Soon.
Oh, okay. Chat, I may have to end stream early because I thought they were doing a birthday dinner tomorrow night, but it sounds like they're doing it tonight. And case in point, I'm sorry that stream is a little shorter today, but Logan often drives me to the airport so I don't have to pay $80 for an Uber. But I have not spent a lot of time just hanging out with them and celebrating them. So if Sage is about to leave to go join them for dinner, I think it's the right thing for me to go and support them. My apologies. I was really hoping we'd make more progress tonight. Anyway, so we'll probably finish up in this area, and then we'll step into the next part of the city, and then we'll probably call it there. What up, Crash McCloud? Excuse me. Right? I knew you'd be able to tell. Her personality's more like mine, too. A wild little thing, you know. If she's got that much energy as a baby, maybe she can take on the bracer life like her dad. Oh, yeah, I can see it already. Sorry, Kate, you're a cop, and you weren't here to defend yourself. Oh, pardon me, did you have a question for reception? I may not be here now, but I still know this place front to back. How can I help you? Pearl here is a wonderful young lady who worked under me as a receptionist. Oh, I'm so happy I got to see her and her newborn.
Independence on the horizon. Imperial businesses like Price and Company have relinquished most of their stock in this store. That means the ownership of this store is being reverted to its previous owner, a Crossbell and Company.
We're in the middle of transitioning everything over. We'll be leaving the city by next week. Makes me feel a little lonely. By the way, the receptionist, Pateria, is also an Imperial. Right now she's back home, but she plans on getting a work visa and moving back to Crossbell. A gutsy one, she is, that girl. Oh, good to see you. I'm Neston. I've been brought back here to serve as manager of this fine establishment. Though it's been downsized, one of our Imperial investors is still considered a major shareholder. Going forward, I hope to study their business practices while maintaining a friendly relationship with them.
I'm actually from Calvard, so the thought of becoming an Erebonian citizen had me on edge, but I'm good being Crossbellan. Jeanette and I got married after the war, and things have finally started to settle down around here. Once Crossbell achieves its independence again, I plan on putting in the paperwork to become a proper citizen. Then we'll buy ourselves a new home, and, well, look at me, just brimming with hope. Jesus Christ. I am not reading that today. Oh my god. So much reading. I'm sorry, Kate. With you in chat, I don't hear your voice. And honestly, that's the way cops should be. Not seen and not heard. Man, I've never been so proud of being Crossbellan. It means I get to have a blast shopping here. Yeah, eat out that asshole, Alice. Good job. Girls, baby, is just too cute for words. I can't wait to stop I can't wait to start popping out a few of our own. Oh, but not right away. We only just got married. We still need our honeymoon, so I want to enjoy us first. Oops, sorry about that. I'm just so happy I want to share it with the world. It's fine, really. Oh, to be in that blissful stage of being newly married. You can just feel the happiness radiating off her. I want to start popping out kids? Really? I was finally able to start restocking Calvardian brand starting last month. We've already gotten rave reviews. At the end of the day, fashion knows no border. The good stuff's good and the bad stuff's bad, you know? Go on ahead and browse our original products as well as our selects from all across the continent. I don't think I can afford more clothing yet. I'm too poor. Even the church is supporting Crossbell's independence. Each and every citizen has dreamed of this day for as long as I can recall, and now it's coming true in the best of ways. It's been many years since I came here from the Empire. I've seen it all at this point. I wish I could say to everyone who fought to make this real how proud I am of them. Don't get me wrong, the real struggle starts now, but we should still be very proud of the CPD and CGF's efforts. I know now that no matter what difficulties we encounter, we can overcome. Mishk Schneider goggles. Ooh, item drop rate plus 30%. Hell yeah. Today's the day we achieve real independence. It's a dream come true, really. I bet my bottom mirror that my late husband is smiling with the goddess at the news. Strike has officially opened its doors again now that everything is settled down. We've got the latest spring lines and Crossbell exclusives and a ton of other nice goods in stock. Feel free to take a look around. And if something catches your fancy, also feel free to spend that mirror. I'm gonna be poor. The speed is important, though. I'm so relieved that my husband came back from war okay. I never want to go through something like that again. Peace is always best. Oh, we're so close. Okay, so unfortunately, the next section we need to do involves talking to someone to trigger an event, and that will definitely take more than the time I have left before Sage is ready to go. So I apologize sincerely, everyone. I really wish I could have started stream earlier today, but a lot of stuff got in my way that I had to handle. And I'm also, like I said, I'm trying to be better about making sure I show appreciation for people in my life who don't get to spend a lot of time with me. So the good news is I'm going to check with Logan tonight and see what their plans are tomorrow. I think they still have stuff planned for the evening, but I believe they're still busy during the day. So tomorrow, if I get my ass up early enough, we might have a lot of time to enjoy Mario and Luigi Brothership. So, and then let me see what the Friday plan is. Friday's gonna be a little sketchy. I have a morning callback, but we should have like a solid 4 or 5 hours to play Etrian Odyssey 5. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you all very much. It's still a pleasure to get to spend time with you when I get the chance. We have made so little progress in 4 hours and 45 minutes on this file. That's so funny. Fun Friday, hell yeah. Let me see someone that we can raid. But yes, I am going to try and give everyone a longer stream tomorrow to make up for the fact that it was so brief today. It's been 5 hours total time on this file. AKA AKL Trifecta is doing TCG Card Shop. Thank you very much, y'all. Happy birthday to Logan. I appreciate your patience and your understanding. And here's hoping. Let me see what next Tuesday is looking like. Is that more free? Ha ha. I won't even be here next Tuesday. I have a trip I have to make. So, maybe the 27th? We're on a really slow start to Trails. I am so sorry, but I'm managing it as best I can, I promise. We'll see what happens. Anyway, love you all very much. Show some love to AKL. Enjoy a game for yourself, and I'm going to get mad at Warriors Abyss later tonight. I have to say goodbye that many times. It's the Midwestern goodbye. It's really difficult. Anyway, take care, everyone. See you tomorrow for Mario. Wahoo! Good night.